Hello everyone. In the first lecture of social pharmacy, we seen the syllabus discussion of this subject. From the today's lecture, we will start for the actual syllabus. So the first chapter of the social pharmacy is the introduction to the social pharmacy. We can also say it as a community pharmacy. First of all, we will see what is the definition or concept of social pharmacy. Social pharmacy is the multidisciplinary field of education and the research that focuses on the role, provision, regulation and the use of medicines in the societies. Again, it has a scope in broad covering the social, psychosocial, economic and the organizational aspects of the medicines. Again, the pharmacist plays an important role in the social pharmacy to improve the overall health of the societies with the use of medicines and the applied provisions and the different regulations of the government. It includes the effective use of medicines to improve the health of societies. In another way, the social pharmacy can be defined as the discipline dealing with the role of medicines from the social, scientific and the humanistic perspectives. Again, it draws on the theories of social and the behavior sciences and includes the health psychology. Social pharmacy can be considered to consist of all the social factors that influence the medicine use, such as the medicine related beliefs, the regulation, policies, attitudes, medicine information, ethics and the behavior. So in this social pharmacy, the pharmacist plays an important role which informs or educates the society or give knowledge to the society related to the medicines or the medicine related beliefs or thoughts of the patients, then which are the different regulation or the government policies for the use of medicines or any other health related programs of the government like immunization is there. Again, it changes the attitudes of the patients for the use of medicines or it corrects the attitude of patients. Then again it gives the medicine information, ethics and the behavior. However, there have been several approaches for definition of social pharmacy by many authors and the researchers. So one group of the authors have attempted to define a widely accepted term of the social pharmacy as the endeavor to integrate drugs into a broader perspective and to include the legal, ethical, economic, political, social, communicative and the psychological aspects into their evaluation in order to contribute to the safe and the rational use of the drug. So first aim is to use the drug safely and the rationally, and for that the different legal, ethical, economic and political, social, communicative and the psychological aspects are taken into consideration. So far, the social pharmacy has played an important role in training program for the community-based pharmacies essential for the hyper-age society. For the community pharmacies, health management programs aim at promoting the health of residents and educational program for elementary and the middle school children. So next one is what is the scope of social pharmacy? Okay. In which areas the social pharmacy has importance or what is the scope of this social pharmacy subject? The social pharmacy is a healthcare service and it motivates the society in the following aspects. So there are different aspects which can be motivated by the social pharmacy which are useful for the society. First one is it decreases the mortality and the morbidity in society. So mortality is nothing but it is the rate of death and morbidity is the rate of diseases or illnesses. So effective use of social pharmacy, there is a decrease in mortality and the morbidity rates in the societies. Again, there is a decrease in the growth of population. With the effective use of contraceptives, there is a decrease in the growth of population. Again, improvement in the nutritional status. The pharmacist under the social pharmacy educate the people for taking the diet which is a nutrition rich. So from this there is improvement in the nutritional status of the society. Again, provision for the basic sanitation, okay, water pollution, air pollution or sanitation. Which is again improved. Then there is a provision for the healthcare system and reduction in the levels of poverty. Okay, with the effective use of social pharmacy by the pharmacist or effective implementation of this social pharmacy, the societies are improved in these all aspects. The next one is which are the objective of social pharmacy. Social pharmacyचे objective काय आहेत? First one is informing the patient. Okay. So this involves providing the information to the people and scientific knowledge about the prevention of disease and promotion of the health. Okay. Different disease preventive measures किंवा different cares असतील डिफरंट डिसीजच्या बाबतीत किंवा त्याची ट्रीटमेंट असेल, या सर्वांची इन्फॉर्मेशन दिली जाते. त्यामुळे काय होतं आहे, पेशंटचं नॉलेज इन्क्रीज होते पर्टिक्युलर डिसीजच्या बाबतीत आणि ते डिसीज प्रिव्हेंट केले जाऊ शकतात. सर्टन पेशंट किंवा सोसायटीज की ज्यांच्या मनामध्ये डिफरंट असे गैरसमज असतात किंवा एखादे पूर्वग्रह दोषित जे काही विचार असतात किंवा सुपरस्टिशन अंधश्रद्धा असतात, त्याच्यामुळे काय होतं, एखादा डिसीज किंवा त्याची ट्रीटमेंट ही प्रॉपरली घेतली जात नाही किंवा केअर घेतली जात नाही किंवा प्रिव्हेंटिव्ह मेजर्स घेतले जात नाहीत. सो फार्मासिस्टचा हा रोल आहे की या सर्व गोष्टींची जे काही प्रॉपर नॉलेज आहे ते सोसायटीजमध्ये प्रोव्हाइड केलं जातं, जेणेकरून काय होणार, एखादा डिसीज प्रिव्हेंट केला जाऊ शकतो किंवा प्रॉपरली त्याची ट्रीटमेंट घेतली जाऊ शकते. द नेक्स्ट वन आहे मोटिवेशन ऑफ द पीपल. So this objective is concerned with the motivation of the people to change their habits and the ways of living. So जे काही डिफरंट बॅड हॅबिट्स आहेत किंवा लिव्हिंग वेज आहेत ज्याच्यातून डिफरंट दुष्परिणाम होऊ शकतात सोसायटीजमध्ये किंवा हेल्थ हजार्ड्स होऊ शकतात. So the commonly adopted health practices which are detrimental to health have to be changed. For example, outdoor defecation or use of the polluted water, smoking, abuse of the drug, then physical inactivity, okay, किंवा नॉन लिमिटिंग द फॅमिली साईज. हे जे डिफरंट गोष्टी आहेत की ड्रग ॲब्यूज असेल किंवा ड्रिंकिंग असेल, स्मोकिंग असेल किंवा आउटडोअर डेफिकेशन आहे, ड्रिंकिंग ऑफ पोल्युटेड वॉटर, यातून काय होणार, डिफरंट डिसीजेस होऊ शकतात. So we have to motivate as a pharmacist to the people for the safe use of the water. Okay. So health education should motivate the people for adopting the healthy practices which may keep them free of avoidable diseases and improve the quality of the life. The next one is the guidance of the people. So health education should be provided by a variety of well-trained health education and the communication personnel, starting with the physician. So we have to guide the people for the timely immunization or adoption of the suitable methods for the family planning, the use of the safe drinking water, then rehabilitation of the alcoholics and the drug addict. Okay, so pharmacy plays an important role in all these concepts or aspects. So next one is, what is the role of pharmacy in the public health? Okay. So as we pharmacists, what is our role in the public health? First one is the all drug related problems. So drug, it is nothing but a medicine. Okay. Pharmaceutics मध्ये तुम्ही हे शिकला असाल, व्हॉट इज ड्रग. ड्रग इज नथिंग बट इट इज अ मेडिसिन की जे आपण डिसीज क्युअर करण्यासाठी घेतो. सो फर्स्ट वन इज द ऑल ड्रग रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लेम. फार्मासिस्टना सर्व ड्रग किंवा त्याच्या रिलेटेड इंट्रॅक्शन असतील, ॲडवर्स इफेक्ट असतील, याचं कंप्लीट नॉलेज असतं. So the pharmacist involvement in this area amounts to performing the disease preventing and the health promoting activities, which include counseling on the proper use of OTC, that is over the counter drug, की जे आपण directly without physicianच्या prescription घेऊ शकतो, and prescribed medications, taking the drug and medical problem histories, referring the patient to the specific healthcare provisions, obtaining the immunization schedule from the health centers, and advise the parents about the importance of adhering to the time recommended there. Okay. सो डिफरंट जे काही मेडिसिन्स आहेत त्याचे डिफरंट इंटरॅक्शन असतील, ॲडवर्स इफेक्ट असतील, किंवा इफेक्टिव्ह यूज ऑफ ओव्हर द काउंटर ड्रग, OTC ड्रग जे काही आहेत त्यांचा इफेक्टिव्ह यूज कसा करायचा आहे, किंवा जे काही ड्रग की फक्त डॉक्टरच्या प्रिस्क्रिप्शननेच आपण घेऊ शकतो त्याचा ओव्हर यूज टाळण्यासाठी फार्मासिस्ट हेल्प करू शकतो. किंवा जे काही इम्युनायझेशन आहे, ओके, वॅक्सिनेशन आहे, त्याच्यासाठी सुद्धा फार्मासिस्ट सोसायटीजना प्रमोट करू शकतात. द नेक्स्ट वन इज द फार्माको एपिडेमॉलॉजी. सो एपिडेमॉलॉजी इट इज द सायन्स ऑफ स्प्रेड ऑफ डिसीज. एखादा डिसीज कशा पद्धतीने स्प्रेड होतो त्याचा स्टडी एपिडेमॉलॉजीमध्ये केला जातो. So recently a specific area of epidemiology has emerged which is referred to as the pharmacoepidemiology, and it is concerned with the safety or risk assessment of a new drug which starts with its early use and continues with its longer and the widespread use. Okay, pharmacoepidemiology means what? Pharmaco, it is a drug, epidemiology means spread or spread of the disease. So जे काही एखादा नवीन ड्रग मार्केटमध्ये आलं आहे किंवा मेडिसिन, त्याचं इफेक्टिव्ह यूज कशा पद्धतीने करायचं आहे, तर त्याचं मॉनिटरिंग, त्याचे ॲडवर्स इफेक्ट कोणते होत आहेत ते प्रॉपरली जाणून घ्यायचं आहे. ओके. सो इट जनरेट्स द इन्फॉर्मेशन अबाउट द फार्मास्युटिकल आउटकम्स अँड मॉनिटर्स असोसिएटेड रिस्क अँड द ॲडवर्स ड्रग रिॲक्शन इन द पोस्ट मार्केटिंग फेज. एखादं नवीन ड्रग मार्केटमध्ये आल्यानंतर ज्यावेळेस ते पब्लिकपर्यंत पोचतं आहे तर त्याचे कोणते बेनिफिट्स त्यांना होतात किंवा कोणते ॲडवर्स इफेक्ट दिसत आहेत ते आपण प्रॉपरली रेकॉर्ड त्याचं ठेवायचं आहे इन द पोस्ट मार्केटिंग फेज. मीन्स वॉट? ते पर्टिक्युलर मेडिसिन कंपनीमधून आल्यानंतर मार्केटमध्ये ते एंटर झाल्यानंतर जे काही सर्वे आपल्याला आहे तो प्रॉपरली करायचं आहे. The next one is the communicable diseases. Communicable diseases means the diseases which spreads from one person to another. किंवा infectious diseases आपण त्याला म्हणू शकतो, contagious diseases सुद्धा म्हणू शकतो. So the role of pharmacist in the control of communicable diseases consists of an awareness of the natural history of these diseases in both the individual and the community. So the patients to proper medical care facilitates when so required and public education of an informed type of all times. So जे काही communicable diseases आहेत, फॉर एक्झाम्पल सध्याचा आपण कोरोना पाहतोय, ओके, तर असे डिसीजेस जे आहेत ते प्रिव्हेंट करण्यासाठी किंवा त्याच्यासाठी आपण कोणती प्रॉपर केअर घेतली पाहिजे, लाईक वॅक्सिनेशन असेल, यूज ऑफ मास्क आहे, यूज ऑफ सॅनिटायझर आहे, ओके, सोशल डिस्टन्सिंग आहे. सो ह्या ज्या गोष्टी डिफरंट थिंग्स आहेत कम्युनिकेबल डिसीजेसच्या बाबतीत, त्याचं नॉलेज आपण पब्लिकना दिलं पाहिजे. द नेक्स्ट वन इज द क्रोनिक डिसीज कंट्रोल. क्रोनिक डिसीज मीन्स व्हॉट? Okay, then next one is the chronic disease control. Chronic disease means, chronic means the diseases which exist for the long period of time. For example, diabetes is there, or the cardiovascular diseases are there, blood pressure. Okay, these are the chronic diseases. Means what? They exist for the long duration of time. So community pharmacist can encourage his clients to avail themselves of the few proven techniques in the chronic disease prevention. डायबेटीस असेल किंवा डिफरंट कार्डिओवॅस्क्युलर डिसीजेस आहेत, ब्लड प्रेशर आहे, ओके. तर ह्या डिफरंट डिसीजेसच्या प्रिव्हेन्शनसाठी किंवा ते होऊ नयेत त्याच्यासाठी आपण जे काही मेजर्स आहेत ते आपण लोकांना इन्फॉर्म केले पाहिजेत. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, a good living habits and the moderate exercise have been recommended as the method for preventing of the cardiovascular diseases. Different cardiovascular diseases जे आहेत किंवा आर्टेरियोस्क्लेरोसिस असेल, ब्लॉकेज आहेत, ओके, तर हे प्रिव्हेंट करण्यासाठी मॉडरेट एक्सरसाइज महत्त्वाचा आहे. किंवा द फार्मासिस्ट कॅन take client's blood pressure and refer his to a proper physician for the treatment and encourage the patient compliance with the prescribed regimens. ओके, किंवा फार्मासिस्ट जे काही रेग्युलर पेशंट्स आपल्या फार्मसीमध्ये येतात त्यांचं BP चेक करू शकतात. त्याच्यामध्ये जर का त्यांना काही चेंजेस किंवा रिस्क फॅक्टर आढळले तर आपण त्या पेशंटना कन्सल्ट करू शकतो की तुम्ही फिजिशियनना कॉन्टॅक्ट करा, जेणेकरून तुमचा एखादा पुढचा जो काही डिसीज असेल तो अवॉइड केला जाऊ शकतो. अगेन ही कॅन प्रमोट द मेजर ॲज क्विटिंग द स्मोकिंग, कंट्रोलिंग द हाय ब्लड प्रेशर, लोअरिंग द कोलेस्ट्रॉल इंटेक, इन्क्रीजिंग द फिजिकल ॲक्टिव्हिटी अँड गुड ओव्हरऑल हेल्थ कॉन्शियसनेस. ओके, न्यूट्रिशनल डाएट किंवा प्रॉपर डाएट, बॅलन्स डाएट कशा पद्धतीने घ्यायचा आहे, तो कसा युजफुल आहे हे आपण पेशंटना काउन्सिल करू शकतो. द नेक्स्ट वन इज द हेल्थ एज्युकेशन. So in the developed countries, many professional pharmacists now participate in the patient health education through the use of pamphlets and the bulletins freely available on the display racks. So these cover every important major disease, drug classes, drug of abuse, drug and the food interaction, then which are the different sexually transmitted diseases, what are the schedules of immunization, what are the measures of family planning, which are the different measures of health promotion, then fluoridation, poison prevention, quackery, disaster management, the environmental protection and the workplace society. ओके, सो आपण डिफरंट वेजने सोसायटीजना हेल्थ एज्युकेशन देऊ शकतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, जे काही इम्युनायझेशन शेड्यूल आहेत किंवा ड्रगचे क्लासेस आहेत, एखादा ड्रगचे ॲडव्हर्स इफेक्ट आहेत किंवा ड्रग फूड इंटरॅक्शन आहेत, कोणते सेक्शुअली ट्रान्समिटेड डिसीजेस आहेत किंवा फ्लुरिडेशन और how we can avoid the tooth decay by drinking or the use of fluoride mixed water, then poison prevention आहे, then disaster management किंवा आपत्ती जे काय असते, डिफरंट एन्व्हायरमेंटल प्रोटेक्शन आहे किंवा पोल्युशन कंट्रोल आहे. ह्या डिफरंट जे काही नॉलेज आहे ते आपण डिस्प्ले करू शकतो किंवा त्याचे बुलेटिन्स, पॅम्पलेट्स तयार करू शकतो आणि ते आपण आपल्या फार्मसीमध्ये डिस्प्ले करायचे, जेणेकरून सोसायटीमध्ये त्याचं नॉलेज ट्रान्सफर होतं. The next one is the maternal and the child health. The pharmacists who understand the normal course of pregnancy and the infancy, it has a distinct advantage as he or she can guide the mother in a simple matter of hygiene and the management of her pregnancy and her infant. The next one is the nutrition. The pharmacist can make significant contributions in assuring the adequate nutrition by advising his patient about the basic food needs, helping to correct the improper food habits in children, advising on a special requirements for the nutrients during the parental, prenatal and the maternal periods in the females, again suggesting the special diet instruction for the diabetic patient and the people with the food allergies, and participating in the supporting school lunch program and schemes like the midday meals in the rural areas. The next one is environmental health. Sorry, there is a spelling mistake. Environmental health word आहे तो. So the pharmacist's role in the environmental health is one of the alternates to the conditions prevailing in his community and toward the control of any hazards. So pharmacists can also play a much more important role in the control of foodborne diseases. So there is one example, the pharmacist should also be aware of the local diseases, local occupations and their hazards, and alert to the first symptoms of the diseases. Okay, for example, the all occupations in which the workers are exposed to the dust are hazardous depending upon the size of the dust particles and their ability to penetrate into the lungs. The workers of an asbestos industry are prone to lung cancer. So the pharmacist's continuing education should include watching the local pattern of society and its diseases and changing his or her emphasis towards the involving patterns of diseases and their control. So जो काही फार्मासिस्ट आहे he should aware about the local occupations and their hazards. For example, जे काही वर्कर्स ॲस्बेस्टॉस इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये वर्क करतात किंवा जे वर्कर्स कंटिन्युअसली डस्टच्या कॉन्टॅक्टमध्ये येतात त्यांना कोणते पॉसिबल डिसीजेस होऊ शकतात. सो ते होऊ नये यासाठी कोणते प्रिव्हेंटिव्ह मेजर्स घेऊ शकतात हे आपण सोसायटीमध्ये सांगू शकतो ॲज अ फार्मासिस्ट. द नेक्स्ट वन इज द अल्कोहोलिझम अँड द ड्रग अब्यूज. The diseases of the alcoholism and the drug abuse also come under the purview of the community pharmacist. The pharmacist will have many opportunities to help individuals who become dependent upon the alcohol. The drug abuse is similar to the alcoholism and yet different because it has been gaining more acceptance among the young people on the campuses of the educational institution. So here again the pharmacist is in the unparalleled position to being professionally a competent member of the community to advise the local agencies about the drug and their harmful effects. So the participation of the pharmacist in the prevention of alcoholism and the drug abuse will add to his or her credit both professionally and financially, as the contacts, publicity and the recognition from such interest will also reflect in his business returns. Okay. So pharmacist knows about the adverse effect of different drugs. If particular patients are continuously using that drug, then it is the duty of pharmacist to inform the patient about the adverse effect of that particular drug and minimize the use of particular drug. So up to this we have seen the definition of social pharmacy, the scope and objectives of the social pharmacy and role of pharmacist in the public health. The next one, it is the health. So this point we will continue in the next lecture. Okay, so thank you for your attention. So in next lecture we will see about the concept of health, different indicators of the health, different dimensions and the determinants of the health. Okay, so thank you for your attention. I will provide the PDF notes for this chapter in a WhatsApp group. For any query you can ask me. Also prepare your own notes in your own words from the PDF that I will provide you. Okay, so thank you for your attention.